Hey, this is your host, Dee Dee of Divinely Exquisitely Made, and I just want to encourage you this morning or this afternoon or this evening, whatever time you're watching this. Hey, and I just want to share with you one thing. Close your mouth. Don't allow yourself to speak your mind in any given situation because you can actually cut off your blessings. And why am I telling you close your mouth? It's simply because closing your mouth at times could save your life. And it can also cause more blessings to come to you instead of cutting your blessings away from you. I read Proverbs chapter 15, verse 1, where it says, a soft answer turns away wrath, but grievous words stirs up anger. Wow. That was a deep word this morning. And a lot of times I run into people or I just, deal with things like, and we all do, where people just share their thoughts. They don't care who they hurt, whatever, and it's like, wow, you love damaging people. Or you love just sharing your opinion of what you believe, and you still stick with believing that you're always right. Being self-righteous is not always the answer. Hello, somebody. Don't believe that you're always right. And then don't believe that speaking your opinion or always opening up your mouth to say what you believe is right is going to always cause people to fret from you or whatever, because actually that person, God can use them to actually bless you. See, sometimes you over there sharing your opinion, even though those people could be your enemy, whether it be family, whether it be a coworker, whether it be a stranger or whatever. And there's something that you may not like about them or like about their ways and so forth. And it just gets to your skin and gets underneath your mind to where, baby, I just got to say what I got to say. And shut up. Your flesh is in the way. Sometimes if we close our mouth, God can use our enemies to bless us. You remember Psalms, it talks about God sits us in the presence of our enemies. But it's wise to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. And going back to Proverbs 2, verse 15, where it says, a soft answer. Sometimes your soft answer is closing your mouth, because you be the first one to voice your opinion, voice your thoughts, and cause your miracle and your blessing, which be right there in your presence, to be taken away from you. It's wise to just close your mouth. Stop sharing your opinion. Stop hurting other people, because at the same time, not only are you hurting other people, but God is holding you accountable for those that you are actually destroying. You don't even realize how sharp your tongue is. Well, I want to tell you, look in the book of James, where it talks about the tongue. The tongue is powerful. It can tame any animal. It can tell you, it can do some powerful things, period, for the good. But why is it that you can do all these other things, but when it comes to you not getting in yourself and sharing what you believe and expressing yourself and damaging a situation, like the latter part of 15 verse 1 says, but it stirs up those words. It stirs up grief. It stirs up anger. Those grievous words, those words cause something to happen. And when those things happen, then, if something damaging or a killing, a stabbing or something, some of us stab with our words, some of us stab with our response, because you don't know what kind of people that you may be entertaining. And the next thing that certain people believe is putting up a wall of protecting themselves. So guess what? There goes a fight. Well, if you look at Proverbs, 16, I believe, it talks about the things that the Lord hates. And I could be in the wrong chapter, but there are things that God hates, Just sometimes it's just best, talking about a lying tongue. You don't need to know if it's the truth or if it's a lie, but stop sharing your opinion. Get to the root of the matter, but cool off first. Walk in the spirit of love. Romans 13:8, you owe no man nothing but love. And if you have Christ in you, You shouldn't respond foolishly. You shouldn't be responding in your flesh. Get it under subjection. Tell your flesh, shut up. Don't even try to open up your mouth. Ask God to tame your tongue. Ask God to tame your attitude and close it. Why? Because we are accountable for one another. We talk about we are our brother's keeper. But baby, when they get on my nerve or they step on my toes, you know what? I'm just going to say what I got to say. No, that is not love. That is not God. Cool off. Get yourself together. Because you are accountable for your actions. You are accountable how you react. You are accountable how you interact. And then you wonder why children are rebellious. Why are your children running more from you than to you? Because your opinion counts. Sometimes it's best to close your mouth and pray. I'll say it again. Sometimes it is best to close your mouth and pray. We wonder why our kids going through all these spiritual warfares of confusion, don't know their identity, don't know whatever, because sometimes we're not encouraging them. We're doing more damage. Close your mouth. Soft answer. Pray about it before you interact, before you say something. Help somebody, but first help yourself. Close it. Okay? And I just pray that you are blessed by these words, because we wonder why people run away. Sometimes we talk too much. Close it. Sometimes we let our anger get to a boil instead of, God, guard my tongue today. Lead me and guide me, that I won't hurt anybody, because I know I'm accountable. Because these people's blood, or people that I may encounter, their blood is on my hand if I treat them wrong. And if I treat other people wrong, that means I'm treating you wrong, God. We forget. Our children are a blessing from God. I don't have any kids. I'm not married. But I do know what I have experienced. And I do know from watching and observing. And I thank God that we can get back to the throne and repent for our attitudes, our ways of expressing ourselves. It's good to express, but pray for wisdom. Pray that God cools you off before you say anything. Guard your tongue, guard your heart, and be mindful that you're not just guarding and protecting yourself, but you're protecting that other person from the inner you that could explode, that they will receive you in love. Because not everybody receives a damaging word. You know, and true enough, sometimes it can be truth. But let's be real here. We can express certain things, but we can do better than what we're doing. And sometimes we're so mean. And it sounds like we're so hateful. And not everybody can deal with your character. So ask God to deal with you first before you go out and rant on and say what you got to say. Ask God, no, God, you guard my tongue and you speak for me in this predicament, in this situation. Otherwise, I ask that you guard my tongue, that I have a soft answer or no answer at all, and that you'll keep peace. Because the Bible does literally say, have peace with all men. It didn't say be their friend or whatever, but have peace with them. Which you never know. God can allow your enemies to come and bless you. God can allow your kids, in which the Bible says they can be a blessing to you. And sometimes our kids rebel because we are so, we just push them. We push them. And we're accountable for what we do. So this is all I have to share. Shut your mouth. Pray. Ask God to lead you. Okay? Have a blessed day. I pray that you were blessed. This is a little bit, but hey, we're getting ready to do some new stuff over here also on Divinely Exquisitely Made. And it's not just us that's going to be me that's going to be talking, but it's going to be some more. So get ready for change. All right. Have a blessed one. And again, this is your host, Dee Dee of Divinely Exquisitely Made. Have a great and blessed day and be safe.